When you get a new lead, it's important that you ask these 5 questions to both qualify the client as well as discover crucial information you will use to actually land the client down the line. This is also known as the fact-finding phase. The first question you want to ask is, why are you looking for help? This question can help you discover the real problem that the client needs solved. It also turns the conversation back onto them and shows that you're interested in what their needs are and what they are looking for. A lot of times freelancers make the mistake of focusing only on themselves during the interview process, but that really kind of diverts the attention away from what the client needs done, and it puts all of the emphasis on you. So it's important to show that you are interested in learning about what the client's problem is and how you can be of service to them. The second question is, what does success look like to you? This is very important because this will help you qualify the client and see if you can actually help them. Now, if the client isn't exactly sure on how they want to measure success, you need to kind of press them here and try to get a specific number, a quantifiable number that you can use, because that is what you are going to use to measure if you can actually deliver that success to them. If the client doesn't know this, you need to make sure you're working with them so they do understand how they are going to measure success. The third question is, have you ever hired anyone to perform this type of service in the past? This question can give you very helpful insight into what the client has done previously and if there is any past data that you can tap into and review to make your job even easier. It will also shed light on why it didn't work out with the previous freelancer. That is all going to be very helpful when you go to pitch your services. Now, the fourth question is, who are your top competitors? This question gives you vital information into what the client's competition is doing so you can have more data available for your pitch. It can also open up additional questions about how the client views their business as different or superior to their competitors and what they pride themselves on. It's no secret that people enjoy talking about their business and themselves and what they are interested in, so this is a natural way to gather intel and to once again push the conversation back onto the client, onto the lead, and try to figure out exactly what it is that they are looking for. And the fifth and the final question that you should ask to all new leads is, when are you looking to get started and hire for this project? This gives you an idea of the client's timeline and how eager they are to actually get started on the project, or if they're just in the initial phases and they're not that serious about hiring soon. It can also give you a look into how far the client is into the interviewing process. With those 5 questions, you will be able to put yourself in the best position to first qualify the client and the project and see if it's one that you want to work on. Ask yourself, can you provide value to the client and help them achieve their goals based on how they want to measure success? If so, you can then use all of the information and the data that you gathered to then pitch your services to the client in a written proposal. And that's exactly what you want to do. It's not all about just showing that you're the best fit for the client or seeing if you want to work on the project, but it's also using all of that fact finding to build a winning, profitable proposal that is going to get you the actual job that you want from them. And when you're going out there and you're writing proposals, you want to make sure that you're tapping into all of the data that you gathered and making sure that you're showing the client the exact value that you can deliver them and how you are going to solve their problem. So I hope this video was helpful for you. Those are 5 questions I ask every lead that I get in, and it has helped me so much on my journey. Just to have those questions on my screen when I'm talking to the potential client has really helped me out and helped me land more freelance projects and clients. If you did like this video, please, it would be helpful if you can hit the like button, subscribe to my channel for more content to come, and leave a comment down below of any other questions that you like to ask leads and potential clients. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to your success. Do you want to be free? Do you want to have the freedom to be able to work when you want, where you want, and have the freedom to be your own boss and to make money for yourself? Welcome to the Complete Guide to Freelancing Zero to Mastery. In this course, I will show you that freelancing is your ticket to this life, and I'm so excited to show you step by step how to become a successful and profitable freelancer. Studies show that freelancing is already one of the largest sectors of the economy and is continuing to see huge growth year over year. Whether you want to become a full-time freelancer or simply freelance as a side hustle to start, I'll show you that freelancing is an extremely sustainable and lucrative business. My name is Paul Mendez, and 5 years ago, I decided that I had enough of the 9-to-5 corporate grind and I wanted to live my life to the fullest on my own terms. I'm now one of the top-rated freelancers on Upwork, and I coach individuals on growing their own freelancing careers. I'm going to walk you through every step needed for you to become a profitable freelancer with explosive growth by showing you the tricks of the trade to beat out the competition and ensure you land the most exciting and highest paying freelancing jobs, all starting with setting you up and optimizing your profile on the world's largest online freelancing marketplace. And if you think you don't have the skills that companies would pay you for, I promise you, you are wrong. In this course, I'm even going to teach you how to quickly master the fastest growing skills that companies hire freelancers for all the time. This way, you can go from zero to mastery in freelancing and find your freedom. Welcome to the Complete Guide to Freelancing, Zero to Mastery, and I look forward to seeing you inside.